Okay, let's try this again. This is now the third time. I just broke it up into 2 parts or so. I uploaded part 1 and to YouTube already, so yeah. Also, before I go any further, this is what we are greeted to on World 1 through 7 in Super Mario Brothers. He's freaking us, giving us the bird. Here's it full. Wait, where is it? There it is. All colored. Yay. Okay, let's get back to the story. Other enemies include piranha plants and the spiny throwing Lactitudes. And Mario has to either shoot fireballs at them or just avoid them. There are a few levels which take place underwater. In the water, Mario can swim freely from the top to the bottom of the screen. Man, no, it doesn't say that. I'm just getting tired. The enemies in underwater levels are bloopers and Cheep Cheeps. Mario can only defeat those enemies by shooting them with fireballs. If small Mario takes a hit, falls down a pit, or if the time limit runs out, he loses a life and restarts the level. The point where Mario continues depends on how far he ran through the level before getting defeated, either from the beginning or or one of the several invisible checkpoints throughout the level. Mario can get special power-ups out of question blocks, or uncommonly, brick blocks. Man, most of the question blocks in which Mario can find these items are invisible, but some are hidden and only become visible when Mario hits them from beneath. With the Super Mushroom, he turns into Super Mario. As Super Mario, he can survive the hit of an enemy one time at the cost of turning back to Small Mario. Let's see. He may also destroy empty brick blocks by jumping beneath them. Additionally, he can also get the Fire Flower. With the Fire Flower, Super Mario turns into a Fire Mario, which allows him to shoot fireballs at enemies to defeat them from a distance. With this 1-up mushroom, he gains an additional life. He can also get an extra life if he gets 100 coins. With the Starman, which can only be found in brick blocks, Mario turns invisible for a short amount of time and can defeat enemies by simply touching them. Just a minute. Okay. Much better. At the end of each level, a castle stands with a flagpole nearby. When Mario reaches the flagpole, he takes down the enemy flag and enters the castle, completing the level. The higher the spot that Mario hits the flagpole, the more points he receives. If there are 2 players playing the game, Luigi's turn. Yeah, Mario's turn. Sorry. Melatonin's talking now. Luigi's turn comes whenever Mario loses a life. Luigi has no special abilities in the game that are different from Mario's. Unlike with Super Mario 64 DS, which, fun fact, Super Mario 64 DS was my first DS game. that had to do with Mario. My first official one was actually Power Rangers Super Legends. Hmm. The fourth level of each world plays inside a castle. They're usually filled with fire bars and Podoboos. At the end of the castle level, Mario is confronted with a Bowser imposter in worlds 1 through 7 and the actual Bowser in World 8. Mario and Luigi ordinarily have no way to hurt the Bowser imposters, not the... Wait, that doesn't make sense. I have no idea what that means. Wait. Mario and Luigi ordinarily have no way to defeat the Bowser imposters. Yeah, that does not make sense. Whoever found this stuff does not know how to spell. Let's see. And had to either use the axe to destroy the bridge, causing either the false or the real one to fall into the lava, or pelt him with a number of fireballs, which produces the same result and reveals the true forms of the fake. Defeating the imposter. Defeating the imposter. Okay. Let's see. Defeating an imposter, Mario frees one of the 7 remaining mushroom retainers from the castle. At which point they say their iconic phrase, in my opinion, from what I've seen, most annoying line. Thank you, Mario, but our princess is in another castle. Okay, if I really was born during the NES/Famicom era, and this happened, they're basically saying to me, thank you, Ted, or Theodore, or whatever you guys want to call me. But our princess is in another castle, and we're too lazy to help out. Goodbye. At the end of the castle in World 8, Mario frees the grateful Princess Toadstool and completes his adventure, having the choice to continue playing a new quest. In this second quest, the player gets to choose a world and replace some levels. However, all Goombas are replaced by Buzzy Beetles. All ground enemies are considerably faster. Some platforms and elevators are shortened in length, and the level design is slightly changed for some levels. See below a hard mode. Now controls. Left and right move / change position on a beanstalk. Down is / warp enters warp pipe. Up and down equals climb beanstalk. A equals jump / swim upwards. B equals dash / throw fireball / restart the game at the end. / select a world. Start equals pause / confirm selected on title screen. And select number of players on title screen. Now hard mode. Okay, so basically from what I've heard, hard mode is like the Mario's 2020 mode of 5 Nights at Freddy's. It's really hard, but not too hard. After beating the main game, the player is given the option to pick a world to play in a new quest, a harder mode where all Goombas are replaced by Buzzy Beetles. And all enemies walk faster. All of the elevator-style lifts are about 60% of their original size. Sorry. while firebars appear in all possible locations. Additionally, the music is slightly faster. However, the player still has the same amount of time to complete each level. Mario or Luigi may gain no special power-ups in hard mode. They receive no extra points when they defeat an enemy. The story remains exactly the same, as each of the first 7 castles contain a mushroom retainer that needs rescuing, while the 8th has Princess Toadstool. If the where was I? If the player finishes the game on hard mode, they will not unlock anything new from the previous time the game was finished. However, points can be gained faster by jumping on Buzzy Beetles and then running with the shell as it hits Buzzy Beetles and Koopa Troopas. Earlier levels in hard mode. Earlier levels in hard mode are the same as their harder clones. For instance, 1-3, which is an earlier version of 5-3 in normal game, is identical to it in hard mode. Now the items. Now, in the Mario universe, there have been tons of items. Here's what it says here. Super Mario Bros. Introduced some elements that made subsequent appearances in later Mario games. The coin. Try to get a good photo of it. Slow. Just keep loading, just keep loading, just keep loading, loading. Okay, that was a bad just keep swimming joke. Let's do this. Again. Just a minute. Okay, here we go. Now the coin. This is what this This is what the spread looks like for the coin. It's worth 200 points, very common. Collecting 100 of them gives an extra life. The super mushroom, the super mushroom, 1,000 points, uncommon, gives the super mode form, Fire Flower, 1,000 points, uncommon, gives the ability to shoot fireballs, Superstar, 1,000 points, rare, gives invincibility for a moment. 1-up mushroom, 0 points. Rare gives an extra life. Okay, I just noticed something. How come the coins? I mean, I can understand why coins are the only common items. So